Kellylynn McLaughlin, and I am the driver ambassador for Women in Trucking in Schneider. And I want to share with you today that I am on a special mission. It'll take me all week to do this, but I left Atlanta 3 days ago. I picked up my nephew, and we are on our way up to northern Maine to pick up a load of wreaths that will be delivered and placed on veterans' graves. So stay tuned, and we'll see you out on the road. This is the second installation on my adventure. I went to northern Maine yesterday and picked up 6,480 wreaths from Wreaths Across America. They're going to be placed on veterans' graves. I'm taking them to 2 different locations in Mississippi. I went through Bangor, dropped off my nephew. He went back off to college. And it's probably going to take me about 3 days to get down to Mississippi. And one of the great things about doing things like this, there are so many drivers that volunteer their time and organizations that purchase these wreaths and organize to place them on graves, and companies like Schneider that are donating us the use of their trailer, and Women in Trucking that is making this possible for us to do, to work with these communities to deliver these wreaths. But this morning I stopped off outside of Augusta, Maine, and I went and had breakfast and coffee with my uncle and my aunt, and it's just so nice to be able to have some coffee, play some cribbage, even though I lost. But we'll stay tuned and we'll let you know how this trip goes. So today is day 3 on my journey down to Mississippi with my Wreaths Across America load. And here's a little trivia fact about my wreaths is that they have a lot of moisture in them. And so as they warm up, they start to sweat, and so at night I have to open up my doors and let them breathe. And I found a secure place to do that at my Schneider yard. And here's a little backstory about why I got involved in this Wreaths Across America organization is that several years ago I saw a picture of all the wreaths and the trucks lined up delivering them at Arlington Cemetery, and it really moved me. It moved me and so much so that I put it on my bucket list to get involved. It's one of the reasons that I got involved with Women in Trucking as well, is because I thought it was an important organization and it moved me. So you've heard me say it before, you can do it. Check out Wreaths Across America, check out womenintrucking.org, and if you're so inclined, get involved, do something, volunteer. It doesn't matter if it's one of these organizations or another organization near you, but you can do it. You can make a change, you can get involved, you can be part of a movement. So anyway, I'm going to shut up the doors and hit the road, and we'll see you out on the road. Bye. Today is my final day on my journey from Atlanta to Maine and then down to Mississippi for Wreaths Across America and Women in Trucking Association. And I delivered both for the Daughters of the Revolution and at Total Transport. And I have to note that Total Transport is one of those companies that does really well in attracting and retraining drivers. They have a female ratio that's well above the national average in the industry. And they are warehousing a bunch of different wreaths for a variety of organizations. And the number of organizations and people and communities that it takes to make this happen, all the way from the Wooster family in Maine and their vision to even start this, all the way down to the people that helped us with fuel, which was TVC Pro Driver, and Women in Trucking also, and Schneider, who let us borrow a trailer, and then Total Transport, who's warehousing wreaths until the communities can come get them, and then the different communities around the country that come and get them and actually place them on the graves on December 18th, which is Wreath Day this year. So it's been a great journey. It just makes me happy. It's my favorite load of the year. And here's another trivia fact for you. No trees were killed in the making of these wreaths. They only used the tips, the new growth at the end of the trees. The trees are not killed. They leave them and then they grow more tips further on down, a couple years down the road, and they get retipped again. So it's all great. Trailer's clean. I'm on my way home. Happy holidays. We'll see you out on the road.